five-star off-spinner from the lovely country of Bermuda.
Bermuda is on the list.
Sean and Cameron's cricket knowledge took them to another rich list.
I do like the way you're playing this rich list. It's on the list, $10,000.
Taking their total winnings to $160,000.
Stamped nominations within Australia.
But challengers Karina and David
5 cents is on the list. You've got yourself
soon put their stamp all over the game.
Popular judge was Audrey Hepburn. Well done. $10,000.
Can they continue on their winning way and amass a stack of rich list cash? Get ready, Australia, as we play the Rich List.
Welcome to the Rich List. Great to have your company. There are two situations in life where it can pay very handsomely to have many lists at your disposal. One, if you're a concert pianist. Two, if you happen to be joining us here at the Podosseum. Unfortunately, unless you're Daniel Barenboim or someone, only the second one can guarantee you unlimited earnings. Now, that's what our current champs are hoping you can do for them. Their earnings have been a little limited so far. Only $10,000 from their first Rich List, which was Audrey Hepburn films, but hoping to augment that by $250,000, maybe $500,000 in the next hour. Let's bring them back. It's Karina Jackson and David Grubisic. Hello, David. Hello, Karina. How you doing?
Very well.
Good.
You probably never wanted to hear the name Audrey Hepburn again. I'm sorry I brought it up. What are you hoping to see a bit more of tonight?
Ooh, some more stamps, maybe.
More stamps, yeah. You did well on stamps.
We like stamps.
But you may have something that's up your alley with any luck anyway. Up your alley, in your pod, that's where you need to be. See you there in a second. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
The only people who can limit their winnings are our challengers, of course. Would you please welcome the first of them tonight, Nikki Anstey. Good evening, Nikki Anstey. How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. Welcome to the Podosseum.
Thank you.
Now, I was reading on your contestant form that if you won a lot of money on the Rich List, you'd like to open your own business. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
And what line of business are you in?
Beauty therapy.
Have you studied this already?
I have, yeah. Working, doing a lot of cosmetic procedures as well in terms of laser hair removal and things like that.
Oh, fantastic.
So, yeah.
Good one. Well, it's a boom biz, so I hope we can give you some seed capital for that.
That'd be
One
great.
person who can help you out. He's not a masseur, but he may massage your ego and your knowledge a little over the next half hour. Please welcome your new partner, Alan Dixon. G'day, Alan.
Hi, Andrew. Nice to meet you.
And you too, Alan. Nikki, Alan.
Hi, Nikki. Great
Nice
to see
meet
you.
Now, Alan, you are a playwright, is that right?
That's what I do, yep. I write
Fantastic.
plays for young people.
Have you been published?
Never been published, but performed a lot.
Really?
Yeah, performed in Greece and in Italy and in France, and of course
that
around
right?
Australia too.
That must be a real buzz to see your work performed.
It is, it's one of the biggest thrills I think that any sort of writer can have.
Indeed. Your favoured topics this evening?
Oh, look, anything to do with drama,
Yep.
I'm fairly au fait with. Literature, I'm all right.
Yes.
Sport, not the best, but we'll
Right.
see how we go.
Strong suits for you, Nikki?
Geography would be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like we've got some complementary skills here. Let's hope you do complement each other very well. I compliment you both on being here. It's the right place to be if you want to earn some cash. Now you must make your way to the pods. Good luck. Thither we see two pods of crimson, but with mine hands I shall they as your turn. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we can.
We are about to play. The first list tonight is... the top 50 surnames appearing in the Australian White Pages. Now, this is, of course, according to the White Pages. So the top 50 surnames in the Australian White Pages, I'll start with the challengers first. How many of the top 50 spring to mind?
Should we start conservatively?
Yeah, I
Because
think
it's
so.
going to be fairly potluck, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
There's a lot of names out there,
Think
so...
about five?
Five? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll go 5, Andrew.
Synchronicity.
Nice.
They have 5 names at their disposal.
If we say 7, let's pretend that we can name them just now, so while they're watching. All right, so there's 5 and they're counting
let's
us.
go 6.
So, yeah, because then if they say 7 and we say 8 and they pass, do you think we can
We'll
get...
start with 6.
Okay.
I'm sure we can do 6.
Cool. We'll go for
we'll do
6.
6.
He tried this last week too, this whole acting thing. Little does he realise he's got a drama teacher in the other pod. They say 6.
They might just be bluffing though.
They might be bluffing. I mean, there's 50, so there's a lot to choose from. However, they could be anything.
I think we'll go one more.
We'll go one more.
Yeah.
We'll go 7.
Lucky 7.
7.
7.
We've got Jones, Smith, Brown. What else have we got? And then you've got the Wongs and the Woos and the... Do you reckon we could do 7 or 8?
If you are confident,
I think we could do 8.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's 50 of them.
Cool.
Going
Alright.
8.
8.
8. So it is interesting. I guess you have to consider our history of immigration. So you may have some rights, you may have some wongs. 8.
Ooh. Pump it to 9.
I think so. I think we're pretty confident.
Almost a full 5th of the entire list. Confident in that?
That is quite an amount. We've just been running over them in our heads and we think we can get 9.
Okay. I'll put it to them. They think they can get 9.
Will we let them take it, yeah?
Will we? I
yeah,
mean-
yeah. And I believe that they will make one mistake.
In 9?
Yeah, because I'm not confident in 10.
All right.
So, yeah.
You want to handball this one?
Yeah, is that all right?
Okay. Bit risky.
Okay.
We'll try though. Yeah, we'll handball it. Yeah.
So handballing this one. Your last bid was 9. That is the ultimate bid. They would like you to name them from the white pages, the top 50 surnames in Australia. Let's make a list. Challengers, Alan Dixon, Nikki Anstey. The names are...
I think we'll go with Smith as our...
We'll start with Smith as the obvious one first of all.
It's obvious because it's the most popular name in the white pages. It's on the list. Nicely done.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go with Smith and Jones, so let's go Jones.
Alas, well, not alas and nor alack. It's on the list. Well done.
Fantastic.
What about Black?
Let's go Black. It's a fairly common name.
You want Black?
Let's meet Joe Black.
Where do you think that'd figure in the top 50?
40?
Yeah.
About 40?
Maybe
I've no
late
idea.
30s.
We've got no idea, really.
Black, it figures in the top 50 nowhere. It's not on the list, unfortunately. Champs have got themselves a list. Yeah, a tricky list because you tend to know people with a certain surname, but maybe it's just the circles we're moving in. Let's have a look at some of the names that were on the list. As far as the only non-Anglo-Saxon surnames go, we had Newen and Lee, though of course Lee can also be an Irish name, so I don't know how many of those are counted in the Irish. We had Bakers, Browns, Campbells, Evans, Greens, Woods, Williams, no Grubasiches unfortunately, nor any Ansteys, sorry to say. Nor a list in your pocket just yet. But you are only one list down, and there's plenty of play left in this match. Get the second list, taking the tiebreaker, and the rich list is anyone's. Whose? Let's find out after the break. Welcome back to the rich list. Our challengers, well, are looking a little bit under pressure at this point. One list down. We had the top 50 surnames before the break. We came a cropper on number 3, Black. Black, who would have thought?
We had Brown.
We had Brown.
Yeah. And Green was on the list
Green.
also.
Yeah.
Let's put the past behind us and move on. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Your second list tonight is... the top 50 movie villains of all time, according to the American Film Institute. Now, I'm looking for the character names here, not the people who played them. And they don't have to be from, superhero films or anything like that. Just anyone you would consider to be a villain. Challengers went first last time. Chance, you get first crack.
Does it include cartoons?
Indeed. If anything has been committed to celluloid,
Okay.
that counts.
How about we start off with 5?
Okay.
5?
5.
Okay. Not entirely villainous. A 5 is the bid.
Ooh, that is, they say 5.
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling possibly give it to them
At 5.
at 5. I'm struggling to think of 5. And together we're talking, we've only come up with 2.
Well, think harder, damn it.
I know.
Certain on.
Um,
Well, that we're certain on. What do you think?
let's go 5 for them.
Yes. We'll
5
give it.
for
We'll
them.
give it to them.
Give it to
Hope
them?
for the best.
Hope for the best.
Hope they make a mistake.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Dum, da-dum, dum. They say name them. I need from you 5 of the top 50 movie villains of all time. Let's make a list. David and Karina.
I think we'll start with some of the ancient ones.
Really?
That have been around a while. Maybe Count Dracula.
Yeah.
Count Dracula from Transylvania is on the list. Well done.
My ex-girlfriend.
Unless you've made a film about her, she's not on the list.
No, okay, do you want to do Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Darth Vader?
Kind of a modern Dracula in his own right, wasn't it? And you have felt his presence well. Vader is on the list. Comes in at number 3, actually, of the all-time movie villains.
Okay, so what were the other ones that we had before? I can't even remember. The ones from Superman and that.
Yeah, so
Lex Luthor?
Yeah, so we'll go for Lex
Lex
Luthor.
Luthor.
Lex Luthor. Are some of these names starting to ring a bell?
I didn't think Lex would have been on the list, though. He's a bit of a... Gene Hackman's a bit of a comic character.
You wouldn't have put Lex on your list?
No, because he's a bit more comic, in my view, but it's probably wrong.
I would have gone. No, I think we've
I think he's commonly
we've pulled
thought
out
of
a
as
little
a
bit
hero.
too early on this one, I think.
Yeah. Lex Luthor. You would have been absolutely right. He's not on the list. Challengers, you've got yourselves a list. Yes, I tell you what, Lex Luthor wasn't there, but the Joker was there from the Batman series. Here are some of the other people you might have had on these. Dr. Hannibal Lecter, he was number 1 on the list. You had Bonnie and Clyde there. You had Cruella de Vil. You had the Wicked Witch of the West was number 4 on the list. You had Goldfinger there. Even Captain Bligh made it onto the list. It is 1 list apiece. Suddenly, the champs are in a little bit of trouble. And as every villain knows, when it comes down to the wire, it's death. Sudden death. That's where we go now. Sudden death tiebreaker. First to falter leaves us, and the other team plays on for the cash. Your tiebreak list is songs in the 1975 theatrically released Rocky Horror Picture Show. According to www.rockymusic.org, 1 at a time. That's how the tiebreaker works. Like a soccer penalty shootout, I go to the challengers first. Can you give me 1 song from that soundtrack?
Have to be the Time Warp.
Time Warp.
The Time Warp.
Is that the correct name?
I'm fairly sure. Let's do the Time Warp again. It's called the Time Warp.
Time
I'm
Warp.
fairly confident.
It's on the list. Nicely done. It's just a jump to the left.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
You want the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, it's right at the start with the big mouth. You know.
Sing.
I'm not singing on TV.
I was trying to get you to do it. I wanted to hear it. We have a drama teacher in the house. He would have loved it. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is not a song on the Rocky Horror Picture Show soundtrack, unfortunately. It's not on the list. Our challengers have taken out the game. I think the one you're thinking of is science fiction double feature.
I know, yeah.
At the late night double feature picture show in the back row. It's called science fiction or science fiction double feature, unfortunately. Here are some of the other songs from that. There's Damn It, Janet. There's Eddie's Teddy. There's Frankenstein Place. There's my favourite, I'm Just a Sweet Transvestite. I mean, so many fantastic songs up there. Unfortunately, couldn't get them on this occasion. Champs, you have been fantastic. Very worthy indeed. Taking home $10,000. Thanks for being with us. Great having your company. All the best of luck with everything. And you two, you're on fire. Let's make the fire turn something into gold as you play the Rich List after the break. Welcome back to the Rich List, ladies and gentlemen, where we have newly installed champions. Alan and Nikki, congratulations. Well done. How do you think you went in those preliminary rounds there?
I think it was a lot on luck.
You know, I think it was a bit of talent there.
Oh, yeah.
A whole lot of talent, yeah.
Talent.
Is that right? Congratulations on being here. Now we must turn your advantage into cash. Here's how it's done. 3 correct answers from the list in my hand, we give you $10,000. If you can make it 6, we can make it 25. Give me 9 answers, you're sitting on $75,000. 12 answers, you're into 6 figures at 150. And take me all the way, baby, and you've got $250,000. I'm sure you can start to think of a few things you'd like to do with that. Put those out of your mind. You've got a job to do. Are you ready?
Yep. As we'll ever be.
Your rich list is... Cadbury bars, blocks and boxes of chocolate on the market as we speak, excluding seasonal varieties and fundraising products. We're talking about the bars, the blocks and the boxes that Cadbury have on the market.
Should we just trawl down aisle number 5 at Safeway?
Luxury flake, a flake.
Hang on, I'm in the
and a
dog
12.
food section at my Safeway.
Okay. Or should we start with the blocks, perhaps? You know, the
If
big
you
blocks?
like.
You've got to start somewhere. Where do we start?
Dairy milk block of chocolate, 500 grams.
Dairy milk.
Glass and a half in every block. Cadbury Dairy Milk Chocolate is on the list. Nicely done.
Snack. Do you think snack? It's got the pineapples in it, the Turkish delight, the...
You're 100%?
100%.
I'm happy
Snack.
if you're happy.
Let's snack.
Yeah, absolutely snack.
With all that, they should really call it smorgasbord, but snack it is. Nicely done.
Luxury flake.
You want to go with the flake?
No, we'll do the blocks first. What about top deck?
All right, top deck. Let's go top deck.
Top deck.
Yep.
Top deck is on the list. Your top shelf, $10,000. Good work.
Let's name another 3. So you
I
reckon
think
flake
we
is
can do
Cadbury?
another 3.
Cadbury flake?
Absolutely.
All right.
We've got marble.
That's another one. And
What about hazelnut?
is there a hazelnut one? I think there is.
My brother likes the hazelnut.
Okay.
But I'd sort of put that one later.
All right, so we'll hang off on hazelnut and
Yeah.
we'll go instead with, let's go peppermint. There's a peppermint one.
Yes.
Green inside.
Yep.
Should we take the next 3?
Yeah.
Let's do the next 3. All right.
Okay, for 25 grand, here we go.
Pepperminte.
Peppermint, I'll take as an answer. That is on the list. Nicely done.
Marble.
Marble, definitely.
Marble.
Marble,
Yes.
marble. Proving you do not have such in your head. Marble is on the list. Well done. One more for 25 grand.
Yeah, we'll just go a regular flake now.
Regular flake?
Yeah. We'll just do a regular flake now.
Nothing regular about a flake. That's premium chocolate you're talking there. Flake is on the list. $25,000.
This chocolate addiction pays.
I know.
Fantastic, yeah. See, with all your winnings now, you can afford to sign up to Diabetics Anonymous. This will be fantastic.
So we'll do the Cadbury roses.
Roses?
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Are you playing on for 75
We will,
grand?
yes.
We will.
Thank
We'll
you.
go on.
All right, good. Good. Sweet tooth, mate, brings sweet success.
Cadbury roses.
Cadbury roses.
Cadbury Roses, favourite Mother's Day gift for generations, is on the list. Nicely done.
We've got to slow it down.
Yeah. I think a twirl.
A twirl.
Let's go with a twirl.
A
It's
twirl.
safe with a twirl.
Twirl is on the list. Nicely done. I don't know about you, but I'm getting the munchies as we speak. Are you getting the munchies?
What
just
about
trying to think.
caramello?
Oh, caramello, of course. Caramello. Fantastic. We'll go with caramello.
You want a caramello?
Yep.
Yeah, caramello.
Caramello. It's great comfort to many. Breakups with boyfriends for generations. And a great comfort to you. It's on the list. Nicely done. 75 grand.
Okay, we better
Good
make sure on
work.
these
Good
next
work.
three.
$75,000. Now, our second to last champs came along and made 150 grand on their first rich list. I hope you can do the same thing.
I'd love
I'll give you a
to.
moment to think it over and see if you can rustle up 3 more.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure on hazelnut.
Hazelnut.
I'm pretty sure.
There's a cashew one. There is a cashew one.
What
'cause I
about the
think
crunchy one? I know there's a crunchy. Is
Do
that
they make
gonna
crunchies?
They do make.
Cadbury crunchy. That sounds about right. You know what? I dream about chocolate bars and I can't see any in my head at the moment.
What are in the Cadbury favourites? You've got a dream.
Cadbury Dream. Oh,
Yeah.
triple deck.
Triple deck.
It's got
Is
the red
that-
on the top, raspberry on top, white in the middle,
Okay,
chocolate
well, I
on the
don't
bottom.
eat that one, so I don't know about
Triple
that.
deck. I'm definite on the triple deck.
You definite?
Definite on the triple
100%?
deck. 100%.
Well, what about the Cadbury favourites? That's a box of chocolates.
It
We're
is
allowed
too.
to do that.
Fantastic. They're our 3.
Yeah. Remember what Forrest Gump said about a box of chocolates?
Yeah.
You never know what you get.
That's right. Unless, of course, you're 100% sure that you want to play on for $150,000 and you are confident in your three
if we've come
selections.
It'd
this
be
far,
crazy not to.
yeah, if we've come this far and it's chocolate, surely it's...
Good work. Let's play on. So where do we start?
We'll start with the favourites.
Favourites.
Cadbury favourites.
Cadbury favourites. Fast becoming yours and mine is on the list. Nicely done.
Crunchy.
Shall we get crunchy?
Yeah, we'll put a crunchy in there.
Crunchy! It's on the list. Nicely done.
I got a dream for Jean and a snack for...
Oh, we've already put
Oh,
snack on.
yeah, but I got a dream for Jean and a snack for her and a...
Well, let's put the Cadbury... We got a dream. Let's put it where?
Dream. Yep, dream.
Dream.
Dream. Come true. It's on the list.
Yeah.
Well done. $150,000. Don't rush in here. Don't rush in. Think it over. There's a $250,000 on the line for just 3 more. A bar, a block, or a box. Perhaps one of each.
Well, there is a triple deck.
We've got hazelnut.
Hazelnut. There's a hazelnut. And I'm pretty sure there's a cashew.
I don't know about your cashew. What's the Cadbury box that's purple? You know, it's got the love heart on it. It's a box of chocolates that you give someone.
Milk tray.
Milk tray.
Milk tray. Milk tray?
Okay. Hazelnut.
Hazelnut?
My brother eats it. I'm
All right.
certain of it's hazelnut.
We've mentioned a cashew. I'm sure there's a cashew too.
What else is in the Cadbury Dream? What's that song?
I'm sure picnic's probably one of theirs.
Oh,
But I don't know.
Mars,
I don't know. Is it in
I reckon
the
picnic.
Turkish Delight? Turkish Delight. There's a bar called Turkish Delight.
Cherry rice?
Yeah.
All right.
I reckon Turkish Delight,
I think-
milk tray, and
Hazelnut. Oh.
do we
Okay,
dare?
I think,
It's a big
I
risk.
think we've got to take... Oh.
Will we go on?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we're in.
I will remind you, we need the correct names and the full names of any of the bars, blocks or boxes that you intend to select. This is for $250,000.
Cadbury milk tray.
Yeah.
Cadbury milk tray.
Are you sure you want to play on?
We're sure we want to play on, aren't we sure?
Yeah, we'll go.
Come on, Nikki, let's
Why
do it.
not?
Yep.
Only
We're going to play
once.
on.
And you want Cadbury milk tray.
Yes.
Cadbury milk tray.
Cadbury milk tray is on the list.
Turkish Delight. It's fries, Turkish Delight,
Yes, you're
and
right.
it comes in the Cadbury favourites,
Yes.
and they pull it out and you unwrap it and
Yes. Okay, we'll put it on the list. You
That's
like
generally what you
sound
do
like
with
you
them,
eat
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turkish Delight. I'm wetting my pants over a simple word.
Turkish Delight, come on.
Well might you. In fact, the name
Oh, geez.
is Fries Turkish Delight, but you have demonstrated a knowledge of that bar, so I'll give it to you.
Hazelnut. If this
Hazelnut.
comes down to hazelnut.
Hazelnut.
$250,000 riding on this. Can you trust your brother's tastes here, Nikki?
Got to be sure.
Yeah, hazelnut. I know.
Hazelnut.
Yep, hazelnut. A block of hazelnut. He eats hazelnut.
We've been talking hazelnut all the way through.
I'd hate for this to be my decision.
All right,
At
then
the
we'll make it
last-
together.
At the
Hazelnut.
last bit.
It is
Can
in
you see a hazelnut? Because I know it's
I can
a
see
hazelnut.
hazelnut.
I know hazelnut.
Hazelnut.
Yep.
Nasal Hut. Let's
Go
go.
for it. Oh.
For $250,000, you have selected hazelnut.
You sure?
Let's just do hazelnut because I'm sure I've seen it on the thing. Hazelnut. And in the Cadbury, in the milk tray, you've got hazelnut whirl. It's got to be hazelnut. Surely.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stick with it.
Hazelnut it is.
Yep.
You've been conscientiously sowing the seeds of doubt in your own minds here.
Yeah. It's on the list.
So, be it on your head and on your list. Hazelnut's there! ladies and gentlemen. Magnificent work. Magnificent teamwork. More is to the point. More is to the point. Or more O's to the point. Some of the others that were on the list included Picnic, Rocky Road, Old Gold, Caramello Koala, Freddo Frog, Fruit and Nut, Malt Crisp, Black Forest. You didn't need them. You didn't need them. You got everything you needed. $250,000. And as you know, that's just a start. This could be the first time we take home $500,000 in one night. Let's hope so. To do that, you'll need to meet and beat your next challengers. We'll do that after the break. Welcome back to the Rich List. If until this point there had been even a scintilla of doubt in your mind as to whether or not these lists really are rich, doubt no more, Thomas. Our new champs on their first outing at the Rich List have just bagged $250,000. Nikki Anstey and Alan Dixon, you must be cock-a-hoop.
Just over the moon. I can't believe it.
Fantastic. Now, Nikki, are you already thinking about setting up your laser clinic here?
Oh, I think I'm going to have to go overseas first.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. See how they pluck in Europe. Yeah, fantastic. And Alan, your wife, Raylene, will be thrilled with this. It's her birthday today and she's with us. So what a great birthday present, $125,000. How are you going to treat her, mate?
I think we'll definitely go out for dinner.
Yes?
I think we'll probably go to Venice. I think that'd be great.
Hey, now that sounds all right, doesn't it? Well done. Of course, it doesn't end there. That's unless, of course, your knowledge ends there. We'll see. There are two people who want to take your throne away from you. Let's meet the first of our challengers this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Adrienne Biscontin. Hello, Adrienne. How do you do?
Hi, Andrew. Good, thank you.
I hope I got your surname right, did I? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Biscontin?
Yes, it's
Very
Northern
good.
Italian.
Oh, is it really?
I've had it for 3 months today.
Is that... Oh, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
Now, you're working in PR, are you?
Yep, that's right.
Good. So that would keep you pretty up-to-date with, well, pop culture happenings, wouldn't it?
Yeah, pop culture, what's going on in the media,
Yep.
gossip, that
Very
sort of
good.
stuff.
So these will be what you're looking for tonight, eh?
Absolutely. Hopefully, and a bit of luck.
And a bit of luck. I can't guarantee the luck. I can guarantee you a partner to help you along, though. His name is Damien Davies. Let's welcome him now. Hello, Damien. How are you doing?
Very well.
Please meet Adrienne, Damien.
Pleased to meet you.
Now, what do you do with yourself, Dave?
I'm an auditor for a government department.
Yes.
In Canberra.
Which government department? Are you allowed to say?
Well, yeah.
You may have to kill me, is that right?
Transferring departments at the moment.
I see.
Going from employment to the National Library.
Yeah, wealth of knowledge there. I take it you've been there quite a bit already.
Yeah, just in the process of it.
Well, that'll be handy for tonight, won't it?
Let's hope.
Let's hope. Let's hope indeed. Well, the two of you, you've never met before, but now you are team. Peas in a pod, as we like to say here at the Podyseum. So please, make your way there now. Good luck. Red pod, soundproof. Blue pod, audio. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. Are you ready to go? You've got comfy?
Yes.
Just need the beer now, Andrew.
Oh, is that right? Half an hour, I think we can rustle one up for you. In the meantime, see what you can rustle up from our list. Your first list is... theatrically released movies featuring the stars of Friends. Okay, so movies released to the end of the year 2007 featuring the stars of the TV series Friends.
Yep.
According to imdb.com, that's the Internet Movie Database. I'll go to the challengers first.
Okay, so Friends is Jennifer Aniston, Courtney
Yeah.
Cox, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, David Schwimmer, and
Schwimmer.
Lisa Kudrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to be conservative.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe 4.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, all right, we'll go 3. We'll
Okay.
see what they come up with.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 is the bid, is it?
Yeah,
3 is
we'll
the
start with that.
Excellent. We're amongst Friends. They're not yours, though. 3 is the bid.
We've got all of our Courtney Cox in our Scream movies,
Yeah.
so that's 3. Then we've got Charlie's Angels with
Joey.
Matt LeBlanc.
Yep.
So that's 1 or 2 there. Then we've
I
got...
think
we'll go 7.
We can go 7.
7, yeah.
Fairly confident with 7.
Yeah.
You two are making a good team. The chemistry's working well. Not that should worry you, Raylene. Strictly professional. They bid 7.
7.
Oh, well, we've come up with 6, but do you reckon we let them have them? We've got 2 more to come back if it all fails.
Yeah.
I'm just not feeling confident on saying 8.
No, I've just thought of another one.
Have you?
Yeah, so I think we say 8.
Right?
Follow the leader?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. 8, mate.
8.
Yeah.
Did they say 8? I think they're going to be struggling at
For 8.
8 because
Let's-
they started quite low.
Yeah, let's
That
handle.
could be a bit of a tactic, though.
It could be. I think they. Let's give it to them.
Okay, you'd rather. All right. Well, we've got another list to go, so yeah, we'll give it to them.
Probably helps that you've already got $250,000 to your
Yeah.
name as well.
Just wonderful.
Handball?
Handball.
Yeah.
Hi, friends.
They say name them.
Correctamundo. He took the words right out of my mouth. Let's make a list. Okay, so theatrically released movies featuring the stars of Friends. Where do we go?
We'll start
start
with
with
Jennifer Aniston in Bruce Almighty.
Bruce Almighty, starring Jennifer Aniston, is on the list. Nicely done. Plays God's girlfriend, basically. Didn't know he had one.
Right, yep. What's the other one you said?
Along Came Polly with Ben Stiller.
Along Came Polly. With Ben Stiller and...
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, correct. On the list. Nicely done. Not a bad little romantic comedy.
With her ex-boyfriend in Spawn, the breakup, Jennifer Aniston.
Wasn't it a hell of a breakup? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, though. The breakup is there. Well done.
Yeah, Friends
Yeah,
with Money.
Friends with Money, Jennifer Aniston.
Friends with Money? I'm not familiar with that one. That's an Aniston film, is it?
Yep. It did well at Sundance. I'm a bit of a movie geek.
Oh, I see, I see. Rain Dance for you, and it's raining cash at this point, or could be soon. It's on the list.
The Graduate, the one about The Graduate with Kevin Costner. Rumour has it.
That's it.
Rumour has it, yeah.
The rumour is right. Well done. Nicely played. Yes, it was inspired by the book, The Graduate, as you say.
Yeah.
Now, Lisa Kudrow.
Yeah.
Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
Yeah.
Great little flick, that one, actually. I enjoyed it very much, and it's on the list. Well done. She plays the Cookie Michelle.
The one with Billy Crystal and Robert De Niro, where he's the shrink.
Oh,
Analyse
yes.
this.
Yes, analyse.
Analyse this.
Remember that your wedding was ruined by a dead body, I seem to recall. Analyse this is on the list. Nicely done.
Lisa Kudrow, analyse that.
Only one
No,
left.
I think the other one we know of for sure is Courtney
Colby.
Cox was in Ace Ventura. Pet
Ace
Detective.
Ventura, Pet
Yeah.
Detective.
Yeah.
Courtney Cox plays...
She plays Jim Carrey's girlfriend.
Named... Not that I need it.
Oh.
You did say you're a movie geek, though, so...
Sorry, no, it's been a while since I've watched those types of movies.
Named Robinson. It's on the list. Well done. Challengers have a list up. Yeah, champs. Now, you did have a few, and you had a few that they didn't have, like some of the series of films. Scream was a series that you mentioned, obviously. Here is the remainder of the list. We had films such as, well, yes, Analyse That was also there. Biloxi Blues, if you cast your mind back a little bit. All Over the Guy, Barnyard, Big Nothing, Almost Heroes. So that list being very friendly indeed to our challengers turned out to be the nemesis of our champs. However, there's another list to get yourselves back into the game and back at the rich list. We'll play the next list after the break. Welcome back to the Rich List. Our champs came out tonight blazing, got themselves $250,000, was all looking so rosy, and all of a sudden, thanks to the cast of Friends, it's looking a little more bleak. But you have one list with which to avoid the dissolution of your own friendship. Let's play that list now. Your list is... British monarchs since 1700. British monarchs since 1700. And I'll make a stipulation here for the benefit of both teams. I will require, in most instances, the name and the number.
Yep.
Okay? I'll go to the champs first. Monarchs of Britain since 1700.
All
I
right.
think we should say 5 to start with.
Let's kick off with 5. We think we can do that.
Okay, good. Thanks. 5 is the opening bid on British monarchs since 1700.
We'll go 6.
Okay,
straight
we'll
away.
go 6. Yep.
National Library helping you out here, Damien?
Just a tad.
Just a touch? 6.
Ooh.
Because we've got a bit of time. I think we just go one more.
Do we
Yeah.
say 7 and just...
We'll say 7 and give it a punt, I
Although
reckon.
if we get it wrong, that's it. It's bye-bye.
Yeah, but 6 is probably a little bit easier on them.
Okay.
Don't you think? I mean, because we know that we've
Right.
got a few names.
Let's go 7 then.
And it's a risk either way.
Yep, let's go 7.
Yeah, why not?
7?
7, we're
7
we're
it is.
laughing. Yep.
A history littered with plots, treasons, coups. Do we have another one on our hand? 7.
7.
I reckon we let them name them.
Yeah.
I mean, when you consider Victoria was in power for like 70-odd years and Elizabeth's been in power for 50-odd
60
years,
years
there's
already.
2 gone already,
Yep.
and it's only 300 years worth talking of, so
Yep.
I think they could come undone here.
Yep.
Name them?
Yep.
Yep.
Name them.
It's time to make your way to Westminster Abbey, friends, for what we hope will be another coronation, for your sake anyway. They say, name them. I need from you 7 British monarchs since 1700. Let's make a list.
We'll start with the most obvious, Queen
Yeah.
Elizabeth II.
Queen Elizabeth II, arguably the most popular monarch of modern times anyway, is on the list. Nicely done.
Who was Elizabeth's father? Was it George VI?
I think it was George VI. That rings a bell to me.
All right. we're
George
gonna...
the...
6th.
You want George the Sixth?
Or perhaps is it George V? Should we go with George V first?
Yeah, see how we go
And
with
see how,
that.
because it's got to be hitting in the middle somewhere.
Yeah,
So
we'll do
George
that.
V.
Yeah,
George number
George the
5.
George
I
V
think
is on the list. Nicely
Good.
done.
I think of my grandfather.
He, I won't give you too much information, but he ruled during a fairly bad time to be a monarch.
He was, I'm fairly sure that he was Victoria's son. So I'm going
Yeah.
to say Queen
Queen Victoria.
Boer War, that sort of time.
Really
we're running out of time.
defined not only a nation, but an era. Queen Victoria is on the list. Nicely done. Monarch at 18 and was in seclusion for the best part of 25 years after her husband died, that is.
Well, we've got Mary. We've got a Mary in there.
There is a Mary, Queen
What
Mary.
number is she?
I think she's just Queen Mary.
Queen Mary?
You want a Queen Mary
A Queen Mary, please.
on the list? There is a fabulous vessel, the Queen Mary.
Yeah.
Is there a fabulous Queen Mary on your list?
Well, I hope so.
I hope so too.
Queen Mary is not on the list, I'm afraid, champs. We have new champions. You weren't that far off it.
1690?
Queen Mary died in 1694, so only 6 years away from making it onto the list. Hey, listen, I'm sure you'll agree, you've had a pretty fabulous outing here at the Richley. It was meteoric, I'll give you that. Meteoric and very, very lucrative indeed. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Nikki. You're leaving us with $250,000 going down in a blaze of glory. And for you, it's almost Guy Fawkes Day. But before we get there, let's have a look at some of the others on the list. You mentioned George VI. Yes, he directly preceded Elizabeth II. We also had Edward VII, Edward VIII. We had an Anne. We had 2 Williams. We had George I, a George II, and a George III. That's what we needed. Didn't get him. That is, of course, all to the betterment of Damien and Adrienne. It's almost time for you to put the fireworks under this parliament of fools we call the Podyseum as we play the Rich List after the break. Welcome back. The King and Queen are dead. Long live the King and Queen, our new champions, Adrienne and Damien. Is this crown resting easy on your head, or are you very nervous about it?
It's simmered down a little bit from what was in the pod, yeah.
Good, yeah. Now, the air's a lot clearer out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hope so anyway. It'll help you think clearly. May your reign be illustrious.
Thank you.
This is how you make it so. Give me 3 answers off the list in my hand, I'll give you $10,000. 6 answers, $25,000. $75,000 for 9 answers. 12 answers will reap you $150,000. And as we've had aptly demonstrated once tonight already, a full 15 answers will net you a full $250,000.
Lovely.
Your Rich List is... the top 30 longest running Broadway musicals according to the Internet Broadway database. This list very kindly suggested to us by Lena Hapgood in Denman, New South Wales. Thanks, Lena. Top 30 longest running Broadway musicals.
Well, we've got Les Mis, Cats, the third.
Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera. There's 3 to start with. We'll have those
Broadway
3
musicals.
things.
No, we have to do one at a time.
Well, you got 3, so just pick one of them and we'll call it one at a time, shall we?
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables is indeed the 3rd longest running musical on Broadway. It's on the list. Well done.
Phantom of the Opera. Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera is the longest running Broadway musical. Entirely correct. Well done.
Cats, thanks, Angus.
You want Cats. Remember any of the tunes?
Midnight, not a sound from the pavement.
A massive roar from the Podyseum. It's on the list. Nicely done. And thank you. I've been waiting for someone to give it up for me. We got $10,000. Do we stop there? I mean, it's a list of 30 and there are some very well-known musicals here.
Musicals. I lived in London for 18 months, so I'm thinking all of those ones. Like,
Annie Gets
You're
You
going
Gun.
West End.
yeah, I'm thinking like Mousetrap and
Annie
all
Gets You
those.
Gun, Oklahoma, Paint Your Wagon.
Oh, Oklahoma. This is your field, girlfriend.
Let's go, girl.
Not only did he sing, he dances as well. I like it. I need the correct titles. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so
You happy with those 3?
What was your 3 again?
Annie Gets You Gun, Oklahoma, Paint Your Wagon.
I don't know Paint Your Wagon, but I know the other 2.
It was a Rodgers and Hammerstein. South
Cats.
Pacific.
South Pacific's a good one. Oklahoma, South Pacific. Let's go Oklahoma, South Pacific, and Annie Get Your Gun.
Yep.
Are they the 3 you want?
South Pacific.
I'm pretty happy with those 3.
Yep. Okay, we'll play on.
South Pacific?
Playing on for $25,000?
Yeah.
And you want South Pacific as your first?
Yeah.
Interestingly, only the 24th on the list, but it is on the list. Well done. So, I say interestingly because even a musical as popular as South Pacific only scrapes in at 24.
We said Oklahoma. So
Oklahoma, yeah, definitely. And that was a recent revival, so...
Yeah.
Oklahoma, thanks, Andrew.
The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing right up to the sky. As are you. Oklahoma is on the list. Nicely done. And nice harmonising too. Thank you, Damien.
Thanks, Andrew.
So this is for $25,000. You'll want to be pretty sure.
Yep. So you said Annie Get Your Gun.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. And what about Miss Saigon?
Miss Saigon. Miss... How many
What's
more
that
are we
other one?
after?
It's Don Quixote.
One more for
Don
25.
Quixote?
I think
Oh,
Miss Saigon,
yeah, definitely.
the 25.
Yeah.
Anyway, Miss Saigon, thanks, Andrew.
Yeah, has to be.
Xin Chao, Miss Saigon, it's on the list. Well done. There's $25,000. Good work. Good work.
Happy with another three?
Now, of course, just 3 more and you can triple that, but as I always say, you want to be sure before you decide to play on.
Yeah.
Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Oh, what about
That was more a West End one, though, I don't
what
think.
about the ABBA one, Mamma Mia? Oh, what about Greece?
Greece.
Oh, what about
Yeah, look, they're coming to me now.
Suddenly the
Grease.
popcorn machines come alive. So, you have to start asking yourself the serious questions.
do we have 3?
Do you have 3
I'd
that you're
say
confident
Annie, Get Your Gun and Evita.
And Grease, because
and
Grease came out in the
Grease.
70s. If it's still showing on Broadway,
I'm pretty confident with those 3.
are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Annie, Get Your Gun, I haven't heard of, but you said that at the start.
Anything you could do right and do better.
Oh, okay.
About to find out.
I think those 3.
All right, let's do it.
You want to play on for
Play on.
75,000?
Yeah?
You
Yeah,
are
let's
risking
do it.
25. You're happy to do so?
Yeah.
Now, the 3 you mentioned were?
So we'll knock Greece out of the way first, because
So we
that's the one
said-
I'm a bit dodgy about.
We said Grease.
You want to go Greece?
We said Annie, Get Your Gun
And Evita.
and Evita.
Greece is the first one you mentioned,
Yep.
so I'll take that first. The 12th longest running musical on Broadway. It's on the list. Nicely done.
Evita.
Evita? I liked the goodies version of it. Don't Cry For Me, Marge and Tina.
It has to be, because a lot of the people that were in the Madonna version of the film were from the stage production of Evita. So,
Happy with Evita?
Yeah.
yes.
Evita will not cry for you, but you should shed a tear for yourselves. Evita is not on the list, I'm afraid. So there we go, all the way back down to zip, unfortunately. Failed to convert our first outing of the Rich List into anything. Now, here's the part that I unfortunately have to do. I revealed to you some of the others that were on the list.
Hello, Dolly.
Paint Your Wagon was not there. Annie, Get Your Gun was not there. Mamma Mia was there. The Lion King was there. 42nd Street, Chicago and Cabaret were both there. And my personal favourite, The Producers, of course. Now, listen, we didn't manage to put anything in our pockets this time, unfortunately, but you are still the king and queen, OK? And as long as that remains the case, you have final call on what goes into the Treasury. Thanks very much for being with us. Thanks for your company as well. See you next week.
For full details of tonight's lists, head to the Yahoo 7 website, yahoo7.com.au/rich list. While you're there, suggest a list of your own.